Greetings, infinite blessings, and welcome to another moment of now and another episode of Together We Rise. I'd like to talk today about surrendering, and how it has previously been seen as something negative, but in fact is incredibly powerful and positive. Specifically, for the men listening, it's time to surrender. It's time to surrender to the feminine energies around you as well, or more specifically and importantly, first of all, within you. So, those of you that are new to the channel, I welcome you with open arms and an open heart. My name is Kaine Stromberg, the Cosmic Surfer, and it is my passion, purpose and privilege to inspire you to empower yourself. So throughout time, surrendering has been seen something that is luring yourself to do. I surrender, I give up. But surrendering is not giving up, it is allowing and accepting what is taking place so that you can move forward from it, choosing it, as opposed to having it forcefully put upon you. The most simplistic way of viewing this is the breath. You surrender to the breath through the acceptance of it as it enters into you, surrendering it as it then leaves you. If you try to hold the breath, retain it or possess it, when you entered into that inhale, without the surrenderance of the breath, there is no more to be experienced. You don't get to experience the exhale or the subsequent inhale that follows. Through surrendering to everything that has taken place in the past, it allows you the acceptance of it all to then move forwards from it mindfully and more beneficially, going forth in a way that you choose. If you are repressed by something that has taken place in the past and you try to battle and fight against it, it's only you that is being negatively affected. It is only you that is using and draining your energy by attaching it to that past event and trying to fight it. It's gone. Why not surrender to it and allow it to exist in the past? You exist now in the present moment. That exists in the past, so allow it to and continue forward with acceptance and surrenderance of each moment that you are enjoying, that you are creating going forwards. Feminine energy is an energy of surrenderance. Masculine is an energy of structure and support and conviction, almost a fighting stance, but one that is done with the ability to move and to flow freely. Simplistically put, within a man there is feminine energies as well as masculine. If the man goes about trying to be only rigid and structured and controlling in everything that he does, then he is suffocating and disconnecting the feminine energies within him. Women are masculine and feminine in their energies as well. The feminine energy is all about flowing, freely creating, doing joyfully and blissfully and playfully. The masculine is all about structure, control, conforming, straight line, actual achieving. Feminine creates, masculine achieves, and they do so in harmony with one another. If a woman becomes too masculine, she will try to control things too structurally and rigidly. If a man becomes too feminine, he will flow about and flitter from one place to the next without any real conviction or direction of attention. In a relationship, it is the feminine which surrenders to allow acceptance and entering into her of the masculine. If the masculine does not surrender to the feminine, he will only ever give or place himself upon the feminine, trying to control her and actually suffocating and choking and strangling her in doing so. If the masculine is able to accept the feminine energies within him, he will have the energy that he is giving out to the feminine, given to the feminine and received by her and channeled back to him, being received through the surrenderance within him. It lifts you up and fills you up, my friend, to a level far, far greater than you would ever experience on your own. Accept with surrenderance to the feminine, and you will be born again. You will be shown new levels of awareness, new levels of consciousness, new levels of enjoyment, of ecstasy, of orgasmic experiences that you would never be able to experience if you stayed in a mind frame and an energy vibration of masculine dominance and control. Surrender and accept in that breath, accepting in the feminine energies within you, and not disrespecting or disregarding anybody in any way, shape or form, because I am all about unity in completion. I am feminine and masculine. I am a goddess as well as a god, a king as well as a queen. And very simplistically put, let's have a look at energy. A man who is a king also has within him a queen. Men who become very feminine in their energy, very acceptant of another man's energy being entered into them, become queens more so than kings. Queens that are more domineering and more controlling, wanting to actually put upon their masculine energy on a feminine, become more so a king, and they seek out a queen or a more feminine counterpart. When we become complete and balanced in ourselves, the king and the queen, knowing that we give and receive, just as that with that breath, we can do that. We can give and receive energetically in all ways, shapes and forms, not limiting ourselves to any one label or structure. I am a king and a queen. I give and receive, and I do so in all ways. I give and receive my love unconditionally and eternally to you as I do to myself. If I allow for that universal pranic energy, that love to shine through me, and I don't surrender it as it leaves me, I will never be able to shine it to you and see it reflected upon you. If I take the love and I hold it, then I'll only ever experience it within me. If I take the love, if I accept it, receiving it through the surrenderance and opening to receive it, and then the surrenderance of it as it leaves me, then I can see it shine upon you, and I can see it mirrored upon you, reflected back to me. Surrendering is the most powerful and important thing that we can do at the moment, energetically. I'm not saying lay down and just give up face down in the earth. I am saying it's time to actually unite, to collect, to unite as brothers and sisters in arms, but not with weaponry, united hand in hand in love. Accept what is taking place, surrender to everything that is happening outside yourself as well as within, knowing that it all starts with him. Surrender to those negative thoughts, allow them to take place, and then release them through the acceptance and surrenderance of them. If you attach to them, trying to control them, trying to dictate or manipulate them, then you have attached to them, and you will focus upon them, and they will actually dictate and manipulate you. Through the acceptance of the clouds in the sky and all the different elements that we experience, accepting in the summer we can go out in a pair of shorts and flip-flops, a vest or topless. We can act accordingly. We can roll around naked in the nature if we want to. And in the winter it is more beneficial to stay wrapped up warm, to have an umbrella with us in case it rains. But again, I still roll around naked even in the winter, being free and connected back to that earth. If it rains and you don't accept it, you try to control it, you go outside trying to fight it, you're just going to get wet. If you surrender to the fact that it's raining through the acceptance of it, then you can either change your plans accordingly, not going outside, but instead staying indoors and going out on an alternative day, or you can take an umbrella with you and stay dry. But unless you surrender and accept what is, you will never experience what is the other side of it. I surrender to you completely. I surrender my heart, my mind and my soul. And again, with the mind, everything that is taking place within the mind. The past is a memory of it taking place only within the mind. The future is your forward projection of an unknown event and your want to control it or dictate it, again taking place only within the mind. And this current moment of now, the gift that we call now, is taking place through the experience of it only within the mind. It's energy vibrating at different frequencies that I perceive through my lenses of perception, through my human senses, and then create an image of good or bad, dependent on previous situations, learnings and experiences. So the form or the terminology, I don't mind, literally means I don't mind. I surrender, whichever way. Do you want to go left or right? I don't mind. I surrender to your will. I surrender to your choice because I really don't mind. When you don't mind, it doesn't matter. And without the mind, there is no matter. Knowing that it's all just energy vibrating at different frequencies, if we take away the mind to be able to perceive it, then this is no longer solid. It's just energy vibrating. I am no longer solid. I'm just energy vibrating. The phone, everything in existence that is energy vibrating, without the mind to perceive it, does not exist. Surrendering to this truth opens up a whole new level of experience. Surrender yourself to the divine will, knowing that it is all perfect in completion, that everything you've experienced in the past has been perfect to lead you to where you are now, and where you are now is perfect to journey forwards from to where it is you are going. Without the surrenderance and acceptance of all that is, was, or ever shall be, you will become stuck, my friends, just like this tree. Rooted and grounded into your beliefs of old, even if they no longer serve you. By accepting and surrendering yourself to everything that is, was, or ever shall be, you will be free. I've surrendered myself to divine will. I went into complete darkness, and in the darkness I lied there and I said, I give up, I surrender. And ever since that point, my life has just got exponentially better. Day upon day, moment upon moment, I am truly, truly an embodiment of gratitude, of harmony. I still experience the ups and downs, the waves of existence as they go up and down, but that is why we surf those waves, my friend. Surfing the waves of existence together, now and forever. As united upon this earth, united as one people, on this one earth, governed by one love, united we stand, and together we rise. Make sure you share this video with anybody it may assist. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Check out the Modern Day Mindfulness series because it is an incredibly in-depth and powerful series, as well as heading over to the portal. All links in the comments below. Come join the portal, the Awaken and Ascensioning United Collective, the Ambassadors of Light, so that together we can collectively come to one point, focus upon one vision for the future, governed by that one love. Love, light, and infinite blessings. Namaste.